Well, good evening, everyone. How is everyone tonight? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Let me check my audio. Just give me 1 second. Let me refresh that. Give me 1 second. I got to double check my audio. Perfect. Audio's good. Audio's good. Okay, so who do we have out there? Okay. So Vito, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes, sir. Taco Tuesday. You bet. You bet. Taco Tuesday. Taco sounds pretty good right now. Dylan K, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I think the next upcoming event week for GTA Online is going to be good. I think it's going to be good. Hold on a second. Yeah, if the stream drops for a second, let me refresh my page. We should catch up. That seems to be a problem on YouTube's end. If you refresh your browser, it should be okay. So Dylan Cage, yeah, I think the next upcoming event week's going to be good. I don't think it'll be CEO Special Cargo. It might be Auto Shop Contracts or a Vehicle Import-Export. So Vito asks, is there any news on Light No Fire? Nothing, man. It's been complete radio silence from Hello Games, and I understand why. Hello Games is probably keeping Light No Fire under tight wraps because they don't want to end up with the same mistake. The same mistakes that were made with the release of No Man's Sky. So I understand why they're doing it, but I do think we're due for some more information regarding Light No Fire. We'll probably hear something about it with the next No Man's Sky update. Probably. William Dupree, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It would be nice if we got some news. It would be good. It would be nice if we got some news. I think we may hear something with the next upcoming update, which may be dropping sometime next week. Okay, so I think we're ready. Let's go ahead and turn the music off. For anybody out there who's new, I'm Oddman105, aka the Odd One, and this is this is not a regularly scheduled live stream. This is a random late night No Man's Sky live stream. It is 11:45 p.m. for me. We're going to be on for about an hour 15 to an hour and 20. Try to finish up a few things that I didn't get a chance to complete during the previous live stream. So if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button. It helps out the channel a ton. Also, if you are new here, thanks for joining us. But before posting anything in chat, please take a second, check the live stream's description section, read the full channel rules in the description. Very important. And with all of that marketing stuff out of the way, music is off. Let's bring up the game. And let's transition. Okay, give me 1 second. As soon as this stupid ad goes away. All right. Okay, now, is anybody out there in chat noticing any buffering of the live stream? If you are, sound off in chat, let me know. I just checked the specs or the stats for OBS, my streaming software. Everything looks good on my end. It could be YouTube. Pushing ads and whatnot. Sometimes that does have a tendency to buffer the stream. But everything appears to be okay. Let me refresh my page one more time. It's because every time I get a stupid ad, it sets the channel back, or sets the actual stream back by about 20 seconds. Okay. So let's start. Okay, so what we're going to do is continue with the Polestar Expedition. So William Tree says, looks good there. Okay, good. That's good news. Good news. Yeah, sometimes that happens on YouTube's end. If you notice the stream buffering a bit, it can be any number of factors, but if you see it, just reset or refresh your browser. Okay, so when we last... Hold it. Before we do anything else. I don't have the name of that space station because I wasn't there, but I do have the name of the system. I want to go back to that planet, to the anomaly planet with the robotic life forms. I want to set up a base there. That was one of the coolest planets I'd ever seen. So, space stations. I didn't go to that station in that system, so we won't be able to find it here. Okay, what we're going to do is let's hop back in the ship. I think I know the name of the system. Yeah, Vito, exactly. YouTube is always doing stuff. Exactly. Sometimes, if they have issues on their end, it may look like it's a problem on my end. It may appear to be a problem on my end, but typically, it can happen anywhere in the network connection, if you will, from me all the way out to YouTube servers. So anything can happen. So what do I think the next update will be? I think it's either going to be auto shop contracts or vehicle import-export, because there's nothing else left to do for the agency. The agency bonuses are pretty much done, which seemed to be the focus, at least, for this event month. But the month is what, half over. The month's barely half over, so we still have 2 more weeks. So it's probably going to be, I would say that it's going to be, hopefully it's vehicle import-export. I would love to see vehicle import-export. So hold on a second. Let me check something here. We might be in the system. I doubt it. Let's go to discoveries. That's where my freighter is. I got bases there. That ain't it. That ain't it. Yeah. We're going to be here a month of Sundays trying to find it. Okay, so I haven't discovered anything in this system, I think. Okay, so recent systems, let's see. I think this is it. Mechanical planet, this is the system. This is the system right here. So, back out. Review, add the wonders. We can't mark it because we're not in that system. Okay, alright. I want to go back to this star system and set up a base on this planet. Okay, and it's also an abandoned system. It's also an abandoned system. That's why we didn't go to the space station. Okay. So, that's the name of the system. Asnaman. Okay, let's see if we can find that on the galaxy map. Dylan K's, it could be CEO Special Cargo, but usually Rockstar, they've been kind of stingy with the CEO Special Cargo recently. Usually, we'll see CEO Special Cargo. Let's go to Free Look. Usually it's once a year now. But we could get it twice a year. You never know. You never know. Anything is possible with Rockstar. Okay, so I think the planet is along the path that we took. So let's just go this way. Or the system, I should say, star system. That ain't it. And it's a system that we visited, so we should be able to see it. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. So Vito says, now I want to play No Man's Sky every time I see content about No Man's Sky gameplay. It is a fun game. Now, it's not a game that'll hold your hand necessarily, but at the same time, it does have storied quests that will teach you how to play it. Yeah, exactly. It should have a ring around it. But you got to kind of get close to it to see it. So let's zoom out a bit. Let's go this way. Found it. It's right here. Found it. That's our planet. Okay, what I want to do is set up a base on the anomaly planet with the mechanical life forms. And that's just because it's one of the coolest planets I've ever seen in No Man's Sky. There are anomaly planets, I'm not going to say all over the place, but when you find one with mechanical pets or mechanical fauna, it's pretty cool. Here it is. Found it. Let's go to the light side of the planet. I said light side of the planet? What the crap? It's nighttime already. Are you serious? And what we're going to do during this live stream... yeah, I agree with William Dupree. It's an outstanding game. It's an awesome game. Again, No Man's Sky does take some getting used to. But at the same time, it is one of the most fulfilling games I've ever played. Okay, so we're headed south. Let's see if we can find a structure or building or something. And if not, this is an abandoned system, but we might be able to find a structure or something to build a base. I just want to build a base really quickly so that we can come back here, because this is an awesome planet, even though there's like nothing here. Now, it's quite possible that we may not find anything because, again, this system is abandoned. Okay, let's land. Or actually, you know what? We do have an economy scanner, so let's see here. See if there's a trading outpost. And probably not. Again, this is an abandoned system, so yeah, I don't think there's anything here. But that's perfectly fine. Hey, Strickler, how's it going, man? Long time no see. Long time no see. How's it going? Long time no see, man. How's it going? It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing well. Doing well. Thanks for asking. Thanks for joining us today. Long time no see, man. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's just find a random spot somewhere. Yeah, the Odd family is doing well, man. How's your family doing? Okay, let's just land. This planet has some of the worst topology I've ever seen, but it's okay. Looks like there's a cave right there. And again, the reason I'm here is simply because this is one of the coolest planets I've ever seen. It does have some pretty decent resources. But this is an anomaly planet with mechanical fauna, so that's what makes it cool. Alright, let's land next to the giant octagon Lego thing, whatever the crap that is. Alright. So just out of curiosity, signal booster, locate nearby structure. Yep, there's nothing on the planet. There's nothing here. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. What we can do is drop a base computer, and we can come back to this planet and build a base anytime we want. So, here we go. Base computer. And another reason to build a base here is because the mechanical fauna, or the robotic fauna, will give you drops. And we got this, what looks like a furball. It looks like a furball, but I am pretty sure we can refine those into nanites. So let's take a look here. It looks like a furball. That's exactly what it looks like. So let's see. There we go. Chewy wires. Okay. I believe these convert to nanites. I have to do some research on it, but this combined with something else converts to nanites. I'm pretty sure of it. But they do give you drops. So we'll hold on to that. And you can also farm those drops from the fauna and convert those to nanites. I just have to figure out how to do it. Okay, claim site. And we can build a base some other time. The idea was to find the planet, set up a base here, or set up a base computer at least, so that I can come back and actually construct the base. And let's see. Can I put up any structures? Anything? So we've got the cylindrical room. And we do have the pure ferrite. Okay. Okay, so we'll just drop that right there. Worst placement ever, but it's okay. Alright. Just out of curiosity, do we have any of that unlocked? No, we don't. We do not. Let's put a door on this. Okay. Perfect. That's good enough. That's good enough. We don't need to do anything special. We will call this the Mechanical Fauna Planet. There we go. Done. Okay, let's get out of here. That's all we needed to do. So Dylan K's, I think we may see auto shop contracts on bonus. And like I was mentioning, Rockstar, I think they've pretty much given out all the bonuses for the agency or for the contract DLC that they possibly can. I don't see anything else from the contract DLC that would be available for any kind of a bonus. Because if you think about it, this week we have double cash and RP on both the Dre VIP contract and security contracts. Last week it was double cash and RP on payphone hits. There's nothing else from the agency that could go on bonus. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point is complete Atlas Eternal. That's something that I meant to do, or was trying to do during the previous stream. Now, if we can complete Atlas Eternal, that is, what we're going to do after that is hunt for that yellow Sentinel ship that I showed during the previous live stream. And don't crash into the Atlas station. So yeah, I do think there's a chance we may see auto shop contracts on bonus, which would be pretty awesome. We are getting close to the potential release of the summer DLC for Grand Theft Auto Online. So it's quite possible that Rockstar may do something big. Excuse me, it's possible. Nothing guaranteed, of course. You know, this is Rockstar Games that we're talking about here. Gamer67, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Just playing a little bit of late night No Man's Sky. It's just after 12 a.m. for me on Wednesday. But this is the only chance I get to actually do content for No Man's Sky, which is kind of bad, but, you know, I'm working on that, But again, what we're going to do is try to get through Atlas Eternal, which is the storied quest that I'm on right now. Once that's done, we're going to hunt for that yellow Sentinel ship that I found. We're going to try to hunt for it. Alright. Let's get the free hyperdrive fuel, thank you. Let's talk to the glowing orange or red bowling ball. Okay. Present the planet. So let's find another Atlas interface. And apparently this is going to take a while. It's funny, the last time I did Atlas Eternal, it didn't take this long. It didn't take this long. But I guess it did. It's been a while. And thank you guys for joining us. Again, this is a late night No Man's Sky live stream. We'll be on for about another hour or so. Alright, galaxy map. It's a good thing I fully upgraded that hyperdrive. Thank God I upgraded that hyperdrive. So William Dupree, I think it does. I think it does have an ending. And if it doesn't, then it's not really a big deal. At least I think it does. Anyway, I probably have to go check the wiki. As a matter of fact, let me check the wiki on this. Hold on. We'll find out. It's been a while since I've actually done this. So let's find out. Let's take a second. Let me type in. Let's get the old keyboard out here. Give me 1 second. No, man. Okay, let me fix that. Atlas Eternal. Atlas Eternal ending. Doesn't have an ending. So let's see, it says Artemis Path. Okay, that's the Artemis Path. We don't care about that. Starseed. The mission proper ends once a decision is made. Both options will grant the player the ability to see black holes on the galaxy map without the assistance of Polo. That doesn't really answer my question. So let's go to the No Man's Sky wiki. The player has to interact with 9 Atlas seed chambers, then interact with the final interface, choose whether to rebirth or walk away. The mission proper ends once the decision is made. Okay, so The Atlas path ends. Apparently, the Atlas Eternal does not. Because we did get the Starseed blueprints. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense. Alright, so with that being said, because we're just running around in circles here, let's close that. Alright. Let me refresh that page. So that answers my question. So it would appear that Atlas Eternal does not end, I guess? The Atlas path does end. Yeah, exactly. That's all we can do is present the discoveries to the Atlas, which, you know, there's like billions of discoveries, so we're not going to do that. Okay, well, that answers that question. Alright, so what we're going to do now is shift focus. Where the crap are we anyway? Since we're in this star system, let's go to the space station. Always land on the space station. Yeah, always land on the space station and take a look at the multi-tools, because there might be a good one. And don't crash into the station, thank you. So this is a Gex system, okay. Very interesting. Alright. Let's take a really quick look at the multi-tools. Okay, it's a pistol. What do we got here? B-class. Boo. Now, it could be a good one. Could be a good one once fully upgraded. Might not want to kick that one out of bed just yet. And this one is another B-class with 2 connected supercharge slots. Okay. Been seeing quite a few of these recently. Let me get a really quick look at the glyphs for the system first. Yeah, exactly. And the suit slot. We'll pick that up while we're here, too. Should probably call up Space Anomaly and grab one there. Draco, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us, brother. How are you? It's good to see you. Let's take another look at that. B-class, 2 connected supercharge slots. Okay, good. We got that documented. Okay, this one... Yep, we can do that. Alright, let's call up the Space Anomaly, and what we will do is switch to a different save. Because what I would like to do is go hunt for that starship. Well, that's on a different save, so let's get away from the station. A fungal planet. Copper, gold, silver, high sentinel activity. Okay, so what we will do is shift focus, because for the life of me, I thought that the Atlas Eternal had an actual ending. But again, it's been a while since I've done it. While we're here, let's check something. Let's check the Nexus, because I couldn't get back online yesterday. I missed the weekend mission, but let's take a really quick look here. Oh, that's not bad. 400 Quicksilver. That's not bad. Unearth ancient bones. 12 life support gel, 400 quicksilver. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we go. Skeletons in time. Let's go get some ancient bones. That's good for 400 quicksilver. Let's do it. All right, there may actually be a target planet in this system. Yeah, the weekend mission, totally missed it, man, and I'm really pissed about that. Really pissed about that. Yay, we got a fossil planet in this star system. Perfect, and it's on the fungal planet. Of course it is. Oh, never mind. It's on the other planet. Scan it. What do we got here? Yeah, totally pissed that I missed that, man. That was some good quicksilver. But it's okay. We'll snag up this 400 quicksilver just because. You know, quicksilver is quicksilver. That's all I got to say. And for anybody out there who's new, quicksilver is a form of currency. Sorry about that. In No Man's Sky, which allows you to get some very special equipment. Very special equipment. You know what I'm trying to do now is get all of the character bobbleheads from the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion, because those things give you some ridiculous buffs. Okay, so we need to find fossil beds. So you're at 14,000 quicksilver. Nice. Ooh, hold it, hold it, hold it. This is a good planet here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Hold on. I had been trying to find a planet like this for some time. If I'm not mistaken, this planet is an excellent source for sticky honey. This planet is an excellent source for sticky honey. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let's scan this.
Units received.
Let's see. Plant life. Okay, it says carbon. Okay. Yep, there it is. This planet gives us sticky honey. I knew there was a planet out here that did this. I knew it. The last time I found a planet like this was during an expedition. It was during an expedition. I knew this planet had a planet like this existed. This is another excellent find. Sticky honey is a main crafting ingredient for several food recipes. Several food recipes. This is an excellent find. Yeah, this stuff right here is extremely valuable. And it's also kind of hard to find, but if you can find a whole freaking planet of it, that's pretty good. This is a good find. We're going to set up a base here too. So Vito asks for glyph address. Hold on a second, sir. I can give you that right now. So the glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. Let me fix the picture here. Let's get rid of the vignette. So Dylan K says, so no double money on nightclub this year. No, not he. I would say, hold on a second. Let's save. Okay, yeah, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. So Dylan K's, you have a point. We should have gotten double cash and RP on nightclub sell missions, but there have been bonuses on nightclub twice so far this year. It is possible that we'll see double money in RP on nightclub sell missions. Probably not during this month, maybe next month. Rockstar's been kind of spreading that one out. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to find, let's find a structure, since this is not an abandoned system, if you will. Let's find like a, there we go. There's a building over here. Let's find, it's a shelter. Okay, we're heading south. That's a giant pit or crater. Perfect. Signal tower. This is what I need right here. Perfect. I was actually going to drop my own signal beacon and find a minor settlement, but this will find one for me. Somebody remind me that we're on a mission. Because I totally forgot about it. So this should point us in the direction of a minor settlement. Yep, perfect. Perfect. Let's go. Hey, there's some autophage out here. What's up, guys? How's it going? Why are these guys just randomly sitting out here? Okay, that's because we're at a signal beacon. Just out of curiosity. I don't have any... Nothing in the ship. Yeah, I don't have any void mote. Dang it, I need to get some void mote. Scopy Jones, hey, how's it going, stranger? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. I don't have any void mode on this character. Dang it. That dude's got a nice staff. I'm jealous. That's what she said. Just out of curiosity. Exchange void mode. So he's got rebuilt exosuit module. Yeah, that's... Don't have any of it. Dang it. That's something else we got to work on for this character. Okay. Let's get to that minor settlement. Let's mark it, and then we will hunt for the bones. Hey, Dan Red, what's up, brother? How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Dylan K has asked, do I think there will be a casino in GTA 6? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're talking about Miami, of course. We're talking about Vice City. Yes, there's absolutely going to be a casino. In fact, I would argue that many of the same things, same businesses that we see in GTA 5, we will more than likely see in GTA 6. Just different versions. We know we're getting a strip club. There's going to be nightclubs because we've seen DJs. I mean, hell, we're even getting a mud park. We're even getting a mud park in GTA 6. So that says something. But yeah, there's definitely going to be a casino. Now, what I don't think we're going to see is something like a stupid doomsday facility. You know, all of the outlandish stuff that we see in GTA 5, I don't think that's going to be in GTA 6. But Dan Red, it's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us, man. And everybody, Dan Red is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. Why is this taking so long? There we go. So we're going to set up a base here at the minor settlement. This entire planet's got sticky honey on it. And you guys, I'm telling you, if you've played No Man's Sky and you've tried to craft certain food items that give you massive buffs, and the one ingredient that you've looked for is sticky honey and you can't find it, this is the planet to come to. Now here's the deal. This is the Eisentam Galaxy. This is not Euclid. So remember, this is the Eisentam Galaxy. We're in Eisentam, not Euclid. So if you don't know how to get to Eisentam, just go to the Space Anomaly, and there's a featured base at the Interstellar Terminus that will bring you here. Or bring you to Eisentam at least. So remember, this is not Euclid, this is Eisentam. Perfect. We're going to set up a base right here. So Dylan K says he made 18 million this week. Nice, man. We are going to be live streaming No Man's Sky tomorrow. Not No Man's Sky, I'm sorry. Grand Theft Auto Online tomorrow. All right, let's drop a base computer. And we're going to label this one Sticky Honey Planet. The whole freaking planet's got sticky honey on it. Okay, perfect. Okay, claim site. Yes, please. This is an excellent find. This planet is an excellent find. It's an excellent find. Not all desert planets have it. And this planet is specifically... What planet is this? This is a parched sands planet. Resources rare. Fauna copious. Flora abundant. And sentinel sparse. Probably won't be any storms on this planet either. Okay, so we claimed a base? Yes, we did. Let's get a new picture. Let's get another screenshot. Worst screenshot ever. These storm effects are killing me. Alright, that's good enough. Let's call this. You know what? That's a better screenshot. I'll take it. That one's better. Dylan Cage, yes, we're doing... Absolutely, we're going to do Dre tomorrow. I want that 2 mil, man. I want that 2 million. Yes, sir. We will be doing Dre tomorrow. Without a doubt. Okay, so we're going to call this one... Sticky Honey Planet. Because the whole freaking planet's got it. Minor. Settle. Minor settlements. Perfect. Done. Okay, good. Good. Okay, we got that locked in and documented. So now we got a base on a planet. A whole freaking planet that's got sticky honey. That's an immensely important resource right there. Alright, so... Plus, if you get a lot of it, you can sell it for a lot of money. Alright, let's go get these bones. What bones do we have here? Anything close? Yep. Let's go. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. We will be streaming Grand Theft Auto in about 14 hours. 14 hours from now. As we run in the middle of a desert like a madman. So Dan Red says, gotta set up the new TV when I get home from work. We'll plan on playing Dre either today or tomorrow. Gotcha. Oh, that's gotta be nice, man. On a brand new TV? Yes, sir. William Dupree, yes, we'll check that multi-tool. We gotta go back there anyway, so yeah, we'll check that multi-tool. AGT, what's up, man? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. GTA 6 is going to be fast and furious with Jason as an undercover cop. GTA 6 is going to be off the chain, man. It's going to be off the chain. I'm super stoked for it. Rockstar can take my money right now. That's all I got to say. And Lucia is a total hottie. I don't care if she's a gold digger or not. Okay, so we got to get 12 bones. We might merc out that Guardian. I need to see if I have sufficient upgrades, which I should have. Alright. Give me them bones. Okay, so that's 5. All right. Where is he? Ah, there he is. There's 2 of them. Where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Get wrecked. Where's your buddy at? Oh, his buddy self-destructed. That's right. They do that. Okay, 2 weak. All right, let's head back. I do want to check that multi-tool before leaving, so before leaving to another area. Yeah, I am super stoked, man. I can't believe I actually managed to find this planet. I managed to find this planet. And anyone out there who's just joining us, check this out. You get sticky honey from the honeycombs. That is an immensely important resource right there. That is a huge resource.
Units received. Units received.
Let's scan some stuff.
Units received.
Make some money. There you go. Get the pterodactyl looking thing.
Units received.
That actually pays for the exosuit slot that I just bought. So AGT says, I always thought Michael's wife was hot. She is a hottie. Even in her older years, she's still a hottie. Here's the deal. Funny thing is that
Units
Michael DeSanto's wife
Units received.
is actually said to be the one lady that gets thrown to the floor at the very beginning of story mode where they're robbing the bank. You know, the one lady at the bank that gets tossed to the floor. Amanda. Well, she looks exactly like Amanda. Exactly like her. So the theory is that somehow Michael DeSanta ultimately ended up marrying that woman as part of his witness protection thing. So Vito says, just type the address, headed there now. Nice. Hey, remember, this is Eisentam. It's in the Eisentam galaxy, okay? So this is not Euclid. Just head to Eisentam and you should be good to go. Okay, let's check the multi-tool. Hello, Mr. Geck. How are you today? Here we go. That's a good-looking multi-tool. What do we got? Boo! It's a C-class. That's a whole lot of note, but that's okay. All right, let's see. Distance is too weak. All right, let's get in the ship. But yeah, the theory has it that the woman that gets thrown to the ground or thrown to the floor at the very beginning of story mode, a GTA 5 story mode that is Amanda DeSanta. And apparently she married Michael DeSanta as something having to do with his witness protection thing. So that's the theory, at least, because they look exactly alike. Let's go. Hold it. Is that an abandoned building? Oh no, this looks like, okay, never mind. Stay focused. But that's the theory anyway. Scan those.
Units received.
Yeah, scan everything. I want that money. Yeah, the money grind never ends.
Units received. Units received.
Okay, how many bones we got here? Looks like... Are you serious? It's one bone. One bone. 3 guardians. One bone, 3 guardians. I want my money back. I legit want my money back.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, 1 bone, 3 guardians. And we got a firestorm. Okay, let's murk these things out. We might as well. Was that it? Was that that was the only one? Okay, that works for me.
Technology recharge.
Next. So which is closer? That's 800. This one is 300. Okay. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us for this late night No Man's Sky live stream. Did I scan that guy already? Yes, I scanned him. Good. Okay, here we go. Okay, so William Dupree says, I have a multi-tool set up just for scanning. Makes lots of money. You know, that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. Get me a multi-tool with 4 connected supercharge slots and put a bunch of scanners in it. You know, scanning upgrades. That's actually a really good idea. Because you can make a ridiculous amount of money simply from scanning just about everything. All right, where are they? Hi there. Ouch. Okay, so we need 3 more. That's what she said. And this superheated rainstorm comes in clutch. Or superheated storm, that is. Firestorm. If I can see the ground...
Storm clearing.
Ouch. So AGT says 11:34 a.m. for me on the right-hand side of the U.S. Gotcha. Yeah, it is 12:35 a.m. for me. But this is the only chance I get to do any No Man's Sky stuff. So, and that's because GTA 5 online has been completely chaotic. Ooh, check out all the bones. We're gonna sell all these bones. I don't need to keep this in my inventory. I don't need to keep this in my inventory. If I need bones, I know where to find them. Now, that being said, yeah, we're going to sell all this. Okay, well, let's get it.
Ground protection falling.
And in spite of the fossils update, collecting these bones is still a very good way to make a lot of money really quickly. Okay, that's it. Okay, let's take out the final Guardian that we got to beat up on here. Get wrecked. So we got 4 Guardian Stones, or Vigilant Stones. Nice. As you can see, those things are worth over 400. They're worth 100k a piece. That's some good money. So William Dupree says he's getting 800k fauna, 400k flora, 150k minerals. Jeez, dude. Let me guess. You've got 4 connected supercharge slots on that multi-tool, right? That's a good multi-tool, man. Okay, so we are good here. Let's scan because we gotta find...
Transmission module located.
You gotta find the local osteologist. Where is this guy? Oh, he's like right there. He's 30 minutes away. Where the crap is my ship? We are not trying to walk. This is an easy 400 Quicksilver. That's why we're doing it. And I'm super stoked. I can't believe I found this planet. I can't believe I found this planet. I knew these sticky honey planets were a thing, but for the life of me, I couldn't find one. And now this one just pops up out of nowhere. A sticky honey is a very important resource in this game. It's a rare resource, but when you can find an entire planet with it... Hey! We got a new sub. Let's go. So, Belkawa. Belkawa for sound. Welcome to the odd ones. Thanks for the subscription, everybody. Let's get some 07s out there in chat for our new subscriber. Welcome to the channel. I don't want to mispronounce your name, but welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the odd ones. There we go. There's Polo's contact. Yeah, I can't believe we found an entire planet full of sticky honey. Now we don't have to go around milking animals for it. Alright, let's land this thing. Then I think we'll have just enough time once we finish this. There he is. And you know what? We can sell this guy the bones that we've collected too. We can just sell him everything. We don't need to keep this stuff. So this is actually pretty cool. This dig site is an actual permanent feature. It's an actual permanent feature in No Man's Sky. I thought this was just for the expedition, but it's not. Okay, we're going to manufacture this. We'll refine that. That is pretty cool. We'll talk to the osteologist in just a second. So we got 2 pieces of dirt. As if I really need dirt. So Matt Kirkland, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? And Slow-Mo, welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Slow-Mo says, No Man's Sky is a bit daunting to figure out, but I like it. Oh, this game is excellent. It took me a long time to get the hang of this game. I was extremely frustrated when I began playing No Man's Sky, but that's because I jumped in. I was playing it the wrong way. Technically, there's no wrong way to play it, but I jumped in with the intent to do what everybody else was doing and not actually playing the storied quests. You have to do the storied quests, which teach you how to play the game. Just out of curiosity, any fauna that I forgot to scan? Anything? Okay, good. Might as well grab this free bone too. Give me that. Oh, that's a skull. Nice. Okay, let's talk to the bone collector here. Hey, buddy, with the weird eyes. Yeah, William Dupree. We're going to sell the bones to the bone collector over there in his little kiosk. Okay, show sample. Fossilized fins. So he runs his hands over in eager hands, that's kind of creepy, over a number of the samples before selecting one to scan, reluctantly returning the bones. They transmit the scanned data directly to my suit, ready to deliver to the Nexus. Alright, it's done. So let's sell the bones to this guy over here. The bone collector. Yeah, he looks like a bone collector. Look at this guy. The geck with the really bad shave. He looks like a bone collector. Okay, let's sell him everything. We don't need to keep the bones, so we want to sell... we can actually sell him the Vigilant Stone, plus 3.1%. Yes, please. Sell that. We'll sell the Silicate Powder. Why not? We'll sell them that too. Sell that. Yeah, these things are worth a lot of money. Sell the Gargantuan Ribcage. We don't need that. Forearms. Flared Ribcage. You can have the polished stone, buddy. Fossilized wing stubs. And yeah, you can have the dirt too. We don't need that. Stalking legs. Yeah, we're making some serious cash here. Warhound skull. Longhorn rodent skull. I think that's it. Yep. Everything we needed to sell. Okay, good. We're back in the money. Oh, we missed one. Totally missed one. Get that tailbone out of my inventory. I don't want that. So, browse, and we want to sell. Yes, I'm going to go back to the space anomaly. Here we go. Sell it. All right, now we're ready. Where's my ship? All right, let's go. That was easy. So William Dupree says he's only missing 15 of the skulls and he'll have all the bones. I would collect all the bones, but because I don't do a lot of base building, there's no reason for me to, assemble them. Now, if I try to make like an elaborate base or something like that, where I could actually display the bones, then I will. So, Daggers POV, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to this late night No Man's Sky live stream. All right, let's turn in this mission to the Nexus. Hey, I'm an S-class. Okay. Okay, so complete mission. There it is. Okay, so we should be able to see that. Yeah, we're not going to do another mission. We got some other stuff to do. So, Belkawa. Hossam, thank you for joining us. Thanks for your subscription, man. I appreciate you, bro. So, new player, 2 weeks into the game. If you can show your steps at the Atlas quest. We've just completed the Atlas storied quest, the whole thing. If you go through the previous 2 No Man's Sky live streams that are up on my channel, we walked through the entire Atlas path. I can't repeat the Atlas path on this save because it's already finished. But if you check the previous 2 live streams on my channel, that should show the entire Atlas path. It should show the whole thing. They're labeled as such. Starting the Atlas path, finishing the Atlas path. It'll be in those 2 live streams. I think it's 2 or 3 of them. But that'll show the steps for completing the Atlas path. It's not that difficult. It's actually relatively easy. Okay, so we are done here. And we're stuck in this star system now, which is perfectly fine. Let's jump in, make a save point. Let me check something. Yep, I'll take that Quicksilver. We'll totally take that Quicksilver. So the Atlas is asking for wonders. Don't know how to show it. Let's make a save. Atlas is asking for wonders. So that sounds like the Atlas is basically asking you to show it, I should say, your discoveries. So I would need to know exactly what part of the Atlas path you're on, whether or not you're... Let's take a look here. Atlas Eternal, because Atlas Eternal is what you get when you complete the Atlas path. So this is where we are now. And in Atlas Eternal, this is where I'm showing all of the discoveries that I found to the Atlas. But this story is like never ending. William Dupree, that is correct. You'll need to be at certain milestones along the way. That is true. Okay, so we're done here. Let's hop over to another save. Okay, that is singular. Was it singularity? Yes, it was singularity. Okay, let's go here. So we have some time left. Let's take a few seconds to hunt for this yellow Sentinel starship that I found. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Sorry about that. The channel is stunned, yes. So, this is the yellow Sentinel starship that I found. And we're stuck on a worm planet. Absolutely hate this planet, by the way. Yeah, the stupid honking sandworms. Those guys suck. Let me see something here. How many of those do I have? Just out of curiosity. We got plenty. We don't need to collect any. We're good. We're good. Okay. So, this Sentinel starship right here. This is a C class. I found a B class that I've got in my fleet, but... So, V, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Yes, I do have all the glyphs. And as a matter of fact, I have a tutorial on my channel that shows you how to get all 16 glyphs as quickly as possible. So if you search my channel and search for 16 glyphs or No Man's Sky 16 glyphs, it'll pop up. And that's by far the fastest and easiest way to get all 16 of your glyphs. Now, for that tutorial to work, you'll need to have found your first 2 glyphs. And the other 14 are easy to get. But yeah, I do have a video on my channel that will demonstrate how to get all 16 glyphs quickly. Okay, so... Yeah, William Dupree, thanks for that S-Class, man. I think you found like the only S-Class on the entire planet, bro. That's like the only S-Class on the entire planet. Because we searched for what had to be at least 2 hours and couldn't find another one. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, this is a B-Class.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
I thought this was a C-Class ship. This one might be a good one, so this is what we're going to do. Let's get that. Get the brain, put the pugnium in the ship. This might be a good ship. But, let's see here. Activate the brain. This might be a very good ship. What we're going to do, we're going to drop a base computer here. Build a teleporter, teleport to the space station, and check its supercharged slot configuration. If it's a good ship, I'll leave the base computer where it is and mark its location. And we'll leave the ship where it is too. Okay. The deal is that this is a 2-star system, so our chances of finding an S-Class are almost 0. And I say almost 0. It's like less than 1%. Alright, so that's what we'll do. Let's check this thing out. And like I said, if it's a good ship, then we'll mark its location. What I mean by when I say good ship is if it's got good supercharged slot configuration. So I will be changing crafting and purchases to free so that we can actually get a look at the supercharged slot config for that starship. But because I'll be building, and I think I've got all the building components needed for it, we'll build a small base there. That way I can have a teleporter set in place. If it's a crappy ship, then we'll just dig everything up and be on our way. All right, let's learn some words. Okay, this is a Viking system. Okay.
Life support power low.
Oh, lady, get out of here. Life support power, recharge.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's present the brain. Ooh, let me move that out of the way. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thanks for joining us for this late night No Man's Sky stream. So what I'm actually doing right now is hunting for more starships to present my next episode of Flippin' Ships Top 5 Starships. The hard part, of course, is finding the right ships. You know, A classes and S classes are kind of rare, plus you want to have a good-looking ship with a decent supercharged slot configuration, and they're kind of hard to find. This planet absolutely sucks, by the way. But it's okay. It's alright. So, let's see what the supercharged slot configuration is on this ship. Pardon me for one sec. Ugh, sorry about that. Okay, just out of curiosity, anything good here? I will take those 10 Walker brains. Thank you very much. Give me that. Okay, let's fix the ship. This is a good-looking Sentinel ship, by the way, but I've already got a B class. I've already got one of these. Wait a minute, did this stuff reset? I just took this stuff out of here. This is the same location, isn't it? This... yeah, this is the right ship. I just pulled this stuff out of here. Okay, you know what? I got nothing. Give me the stuff. Give me the stuff. Okay, we got another brain. And we got some more pugnum. I know I just took that stuff out of the ship. Yeah, so you saw that, right? I just took... whatever. I got nothing. We'll put that in the ship, too. All right, let's fix the brain.
Technology repaired.
Ooh. So check this out. This one's got 2 connected supercharge slots. So would that brain work here? It should. Yeah, GG. Yeah, this one's got 2 connected supercharge slots. This could potentially be a very good ship. So this is what we're going to do. Let's drop a base computer. And let's build a small base with a teleporter. I should have everything I need to make that happen. So let's see here. I should have everything I need for that. Okay, claim site. This could be a very good ship, but let's find out. So what we're going to do is build a base, build a teleporter, teleport to the space station because I don't want to fly that ship. Let's see. What do we got? First of all, do we have everything we need for solar panels? Yada, yada, yada. And we can make a teleporter. Perfect. Okay, so floor panels. Again, it doesn't have to be big. It just has to be big enough so that we can set up.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
There we go. That'll make that easy. Okay, do I have enough for... I do. Perfect. And I don't think I have any glass. I do not have any glass. That sucks. Jeez, dude. That freaking giant sandworm, I just got crop dusted. Yeah, just got crop dusted by a giant sandworm. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, Vito, that's what she said. That's exactly what she said. Just got crop dusted by a giant sandworm. I hate it when that happens. Nothing worse than being crop dusted by a giant sandworm, trust me. It's not a good experience. Okay. Okay, next. Solar panels. Okay, we need 2 metal plating. Okay, put one right there. And we are out of gold. We don't have gold? Seriously, we don't have gold. Yeah. Okay, well, let me do this because we are kind of pressed for time. So let's go to difficulty. Crafting to free, apply. There we go. Okay, battery. Okay. Give me the power. Normally, I don't do this, but because we're pressed for time, we need to get this set up. Bud 316, how's it going, man? It's good to see you, bro. Thanks for joining us. And my floor is on fire. Yeah, the floor is on fire. Perfect. And we'll change out of crafting to free in just a second. I just want to get this base set up. Let's see here. Save beacon. Well, we don't really need a save beacon. Because we may not keep this base here. So, there we go. And it's not working because it's freaking nighttime. What time of day is it anyway? It's 1 a.m. We ain't got time for this. Biofuel reactor. We ain't got time for this. Okay, let's switch crafting back to normal. All right, put some carbon in that mofo.
Technology recharge.
All right, there we go, and it's done. Yeah, we're not William Dupree. We're not going to need it. We're not going to need it, and that's because I'm purposely avoiding making a save right now, only because I don't want to claim this ship. So, and the reason being is because I'm going to be using purchases to free to determine where the supercharged slot configurations are for this ship. And because I'm trying to play as legit as possible, with the exception of building this base, what I don't want to do is upgrade this ship to an S-class and unlock all of its supercharged slots, by way of, using crafting and purchases to free. I'd rather do it legit. Not saying that that's illegit, but I'd rather do it legit. So if this is a good ship, we're going to leave the ship here on the planet. The best way to do that is to simply take the teleporter to the space station. Yeah, exactly. Technology recharge. So Bud316 says, I did the Dr. Dre and completed it for the first time. Nice, man. Congrats on that, bro. Congrats. The first time is the best time. It is. The cutscenes will get on your nerves really quickly, though, because you can't skip them. But we're going to be doing Dr. Dre doing a stream tomorrow, and that's an easy $2 million payout. So yes, sir, we will be doing it. Stations, current system. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Bud says just a little. All right, so let's call up the ship. Okay, that one is listed as do not scrap. Did I not claim the ship? Yeah, I think I forgot to claim it, so let's go back. Bases. Recent. Yeah, getting distracted. I totally forgot to claim the ship. And this is totally the wrong base.
Extreme Sentinel Planet.
Oh, it's Extreme Sentinel Planet at that. Wrong base.
Extreme Sentinel Planet.
Okay, current location. Infused plinth. My bases.
Extreme Sentinel Planet.
Rendezvous 5.
Extreme Sentinel Planet. Extreme Sentinel Planet. Extreme Sentinel Planet.
Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, and that's the worst parking job ever, I swear. Let's move the ship. This is, oh my god. That's funny. That's funny. Can't get out because my ship is parked like right inside the building. Yeah, I forgot to claim the ship. That's what happens when you get distracted. Okay, compare. Claim. Thank you. That's what happens when you get distracted. You park your ship in the wrong place. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, space stations. Current system. Actually, hold it. You know what? Let's take a picture of this so we know exactly what the crap is here. You know what? That's perfect, I guess. There we go. So now we know what it is. Okay, we've claimed the ship. Yes, we've claimed the ship. Okay, let's not make a restore point. Don't make a restore point. Alright. Space stations. Current system. And again, we're going to shift crafting and purchases to free because I want to see what the supercharged slot configuration is on this ship without actually keeping it. And if it's a good ship, I'll leave the base where it is. Just out of curiosity, is there a good multi-tool in here? It's a pistol. Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. What about this one? This one's a different color, and you have got to be kidding me. This is an S-Class multi-tool. Are you freaking serious? You guys see this, right? It's an S-Class, but unfortunately, the supercharged slots are spread out. That's still not bad. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, ugly slots though. But it's still an S-Class. It's an S-Class. I mean, come on. If you can deal with the crappy supercharged slot configuration, you got an S-Class pistol out of the box. That's not bad. Anyway, if anybody wants this S-Class multi-tool, glyphs are in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. This is Euclid, the Euclid Galaxy. That's an S-Class multi-tool pistol right there. Like I always say, don't sleep on it. Okay, so we need to go to the... First of all, let's go to difficulty. Purchases free. Apply. All right. And again, we're not going to keep all of these settings. Okay, first let's upgrade this thing to an S-Class. Okay, next. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys see this? This one might be a winner. This one might be a winner. So A-Class, 3 connected supercharged slots. This one might be a winner. Even if it's not... Yes, exactly. One left to go. Even if it's not a 4 connected supercharged slot configuration, this is a 3+1. Yep, we're leaving the base where it is. Okay, here we go. Last one. Let's do it. This one could totally be a winner. Alright, upgrade. And let's see. Okay, I'm afraid to take a look at it. I'm scared. The suspense is killing me. I'm scared to see it. I'm afraid. I don't know what to see. I don't know what it is. The suspense is killing me. Okay, let's take a look at this thing already. Oh, so close. So close. So close. But that ain't bad. That ain't bad. That's not bad. Not bad at all. That is not bad at all. B class 3+1. Even at a 3+1, that is an excellent configuration right there. That is not bad at all. All right. Let's mark the location. That's a good looking ship. Not bad at all. Okay. Dang it. So close, man. We were so close. So close. All right. Not bad. Yeah, exactly. 3+1 is good. 3+1 is good. So that gives us one additional supercharge slot for shields or maneuverability, anything else. Oh yeah, even with the Infraknife, it's going to just murk everything out. So that's a good find. Okay, so at this point, what I'm going to do is... reload the restore point. Because we don't want to keep the ship as it is now. So let's reload. We know what it is. We know what it is. We know where it is. So let's reload restore point. That is not bad at all. Not bad. So okay. Okay, so we got our base computer. So basically what I have to do is rebuild the base. And we know what this ship is. So let's go ahead, rebuild. Let's see. And let's do this. Yeah, because now that we know what the ship is... so, Bud, 316, this is a different save. Each one of my save characters has a different spacesuit or different appearance. So let's see. We want to... Let's go ahead and shift that to... crafting, free, apply. So that way we can make this thing all purty. Here we go. Let's get to solar panels. Battery. And now that we know what the ship is, we can... we can now drop a save beacon. If I can step outside, there we go. And before I forget, and this is perfect. Perfect. Again, I didn't want to claim the ship because I've got too many ships in my inventory as it is. Okay, now we can drop a save beacon. Or a save point. It doesn't matter which one. Okay. And now we got a save, so that's good to go. Bud 316. No, you don't have to create your own save point. Hold on a second. Let me switch out of that again. Let's see here. Standard. Apply. So there are different ways to save in No Man's Sky. Jumping in and out of a starship will create a manual restore point for you, or a save point. You can also craft your own save point, and the game will automatically create an autosave for you once a minute. So the game will do this once every minute. So no, you don't have to craft your own save point if you don't want to. It is advisable that you do, depending on where you are and whether or not you've got a base. And Bud 316, I am fairly certain that No Man's Sky will be going on sale really soon. Usually it'll go on sale before a major update, before the next update. It'll be 60% off, and it is well worth it. So Dylan K says, do you think the FIB files could be double at the end of the month? Now, Dylan K, that's a good point, man. It's a good point. Now here's the deal. We just recently saw double cache and RP on the priority FIB file about 2 weeks ago, man. So I'm not sure if Rockstar will put the regular FIB files on bonus. It is possible that we could see that this month. It is quite possible that we could see it this month. That is a good point. Okay, perfect. Let's where's my save beacon? It's over there somewhere. There it is. Okay, let's change the name of the base, because now that we know what this ship is, first of all, let's capture a new screenshot because that's ugly. Now that we know what this ship is, this is definitely going in an episode of Flippin' Ships No Man's Sky edition, a top 5 starships. Capture that, and let's see, we want to... There we go. B class. Yellow. That's a big N right there. Hold on a minute. B class yellow interceptor. With 2 eyes. With 2 eyes. 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 supercharge. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let me out of here. So let me take a look at the log. Let's make sure that that is... Let's make sure that's not marked. So this is Xeno Colony. Okay, yeah, let's make sure that ship is not marked. So that's good. Yeah, Bud 316. I am hopeful that we will see vehicle cargo on bonus. Hopefully this upcoming event week. We haven't had it in over a year, and I think we're due. Vehicle cargo is a ton of fun. Okay, so we're done here. Where's my door? Oh, it's right there. Okay, My bases. Adventure, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just a little bit of late night No Man's Sky shenanigans. Yeah, we're going to be wrapping things up here
Incoming storm.
in just a minute. Okay, this is a completely different planet. Oh, God. It's a toxic planet. Nope. That's a whole lot of nope. Let me out of here. Wrong planet, buddy. Wrong planet. Okay, since we found that B class, that's Eisentam, Sentinel Pillar. Ah, okay. Cathaxis Dragonheart, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Just a little bit of late night No Man's Sky shenanigans today. I was so hoping that that ship was a 4-connected supercharged slot config, man. Little disappointed, but it's an A class.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Even as an A class, 3+1. 3+1. That's a very good ship. Gas 16, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. And why is my ship parked over here? Oh my God. Let me move the ship. The ship is totally in the wrong area. Actually, let me get my other ship out here. Where's the other ship? Not that one. That's the big heavy. Here we go. This one. Actually, no, this is the wrong ship. That's the wrong ship. Now, this one I found during the expedition. It says do not scrap. But probably going to scrap this one and go pick up the other one, because the other one's got better supercharged slot configs on it. So, that's the wrong ship, though. Hold on a minute. Wrong ship, buddy. Alright, where's the big heavy? There we go. There we go. That's my ship. That's what I want. So, Bud316 says... 3 days ago, I got a ghost raid while I was doing cargo, and it completely emptied 2 large crate warehouses, my nightclub, and bunker all at the same time. Bro, are you serious? I don't think I've ever heard of a ghost raid wiping out an entire set of warehouses like that, man. That's the first I've heard of it. All at the same time. So let me ask you something. Because you were doing crates, you were obviously registered as a CEO, correct? Wow, Rockstar said it is what it is. Rockstar needs to fix that BS. Ghost raids aren't supposed to happen. They're not supposed to happen. That's why I rarely, if ever, register as a CEO, man. They're not supposed to happen. Just out of curiosity, did I get the multi-tool out of here? No, it's still there. What the freak? Oh, that's right. This is... Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while since I've been here. This is an S-Class multi-tool, people. This is an S-Class. S-Class with 2 connected supercharge slots. It could have more. It could have more. We're not going to take it. We'll leave it where it is. I got too many multi-tools in my inventory. Okay, what we're going to do now, since I think we have a little bit of time left. First of all, let's move the ship, because the ship is in the way. Alright, now we can see what the crap it is we're doing.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So Gas 16 says he's almost maxed out on top range, but still way out on low range. It's funny because you don't get the cars that you need when you need them. It's my vehicle warehouse that is completely maxed out with 10 of each. So I should technically only be sourcing top range vehicles. We may test that out tomorrow. Okay, let's locate another random dissonant spike, I guess. Since we've got a base, we got a base at the other one. Now this probably selected the one near our base. No, it's not. Those sandworms are ridiculous. Okay, so there's my other base. There's my other base. Okay. All right, let's go check it out. We're finally getting back to some good old-fashioned starship hunting. Absolutely love it. So Bud 316 says, I've noticed that this happens just about every time after I've had a big sale week. So last week you had 49 million. Oh, wow, 49 mil? Jeez, dude. That's a scumbag move if Rockstar actually does that, man. That is a scumbag move. So Omar Gurel, El Loco. Hey, welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Adventure, no, there's no news. There's no news on the next upcoming update. It's been pretty much radio silence. The only thing that we've seen, I think, within the past week or so is this idea that Hello Games may be adding AI to No Man's Sky with the next update. But that's all speculation. There has been no additional news on No Man's Sky. So we're all kind of waiting. Omar, thank you for watching, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for your support. So we're all kind of waiting. The assumption is that we may see an update. I don't think it's going to happen this week because we're getting on to Wednesday. And usually updates don't release this close to the weekend. So we may see an update for No Man's Sky next week at the earliest. So Bud asks, what do I think the update will be? The update for No Man's Sky is anybody's guess, man. It's anybody's guess. Because No Man's Sky, the game is so vast. This is nothing like Grand Theft Auto where we can pretty much we can speculate on a week-by-week basis what the updates for Grand Theft Auto is going to be. Every update just about every update for No Man's Sky has been major. They've been huge. So I couldn't speculate with any kind of accuracy what the update would be. I could, say a few things that I hope would be in the update, but oh God, are you serious? Man, I'm gonna murk these dudes out. Where the crap is my gun? Hold on a minute. Where's my other gun? Hold on. I'm gonna murk these dudes out. Hold on 1 second. These dudes are gonna get wrecked. Where's my other multi-tool? Oh, where's the good one? Got it. I think this is it. Yep, that's it. Get wrecked. Who else wants some? Get out of here. Get your biological horror out of here. Get wrecked. Who else wants some? Oh, I'll take that. Yeah, I think the eggs got away from me. The eggs are actually really good because they refine to nanites. What kind of multi-tool is this? So, let's see. Scanner. Oh, it's got a decent mining beam on it. I have to get a better multi-tool on this character. Those guys suck. Okay. Just out of curiosity, did I pick that thing up? Yeah, I did. I got it. Okay, what do we got? Yes, I knew I'd find an A-class. I knew I would find an A-class. I knew it. I knew I'd find an A-class here. I knew I would find an A-class. The question, of course, is whether or not this one is better than the one we found, the B-class. Not bad. I knew I'd find an A-class.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Let me make a save point. Let's make a save point. Nice. I knew I'd find an A-class on this planet. Now, the chances of us finding an S-class are slim. Slim to none. It's less. It's like 1% or less. So, Dragonheart says, I love how they added an update that would let us upgrade the appearance and class of our freighters. Yeah. Oh, you love how if they would add it. Yes. That's what I'm hoping for. And I think, I really do think Hello Games is working on something like that, because up to this point, we didn't think we would get additional Starship or multi-tool slots. So what Hello Games did is they added long-term storage for both multi-tools and Starships. So they're not readily active or readily available, but you can put them in long-term storage, which I thought was an excellent idea. So I think they'll be able to do something similar with the ability to upgrade freighter classes or capital ship classes. So I would totally agree with that. That's definitely something I would like to see. So, ladies and gents, this is an A-class starship. I am impressed. Very impressed. But it is 1:37 a.m. for me. It's getting late. So what I'm going to do is hop back in my ship, make a new restore point, and I think what we're going to do is call it here. I think we're going to call it here because I am dog tired. Hold on a second. Let me double check one thing before we finish out. Let's make sure we've got difficulty set to normal. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So what we're going to do is call it here. And this was fun. Yeah, exactly. Good night. Yeah, I need to get some sleep. I'm exhausted. But this was a fun live stream. We found 2 really good starships, albeit the same type of Sentinel ship. We found a B class with 3+1 supercharge slot. And now we just found this A class. But you guys are going to have to wait till the next live stream to see whether or not this one has good supercharge slot layouts or a bad one. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us. Hey, Sandworm, shut the French toast up. This planet absolutely sucks. But you guys are going to have to wait for the next live stream. And we will check that out. But thank you guys so much for joining us today for this late night live stream. Now, we will be streaming GTA 5 online in about 12 hours. So if you're here for the GTA 5 online content, we'll do this again in 12 hours. Not this, but we'll stream GTA 5 online in 12 hours. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. But until then, the next Dragonheart, absolutely. Thank you. But the next No Man's Sky live stream will hopefully be either tomorrow night or Thursday night. But we're definitely going to pick this up again. This was fun. I can't believe I found an A class. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining us. And this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what I do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you, and I'll see you all next time. Everybody, also, please hit that like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. And I will see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good night.